guys, Scott here from the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com, and today we are going to continue talking about this new bombshell that was released late last weekend. The Minelab Equinox 700 and 900 are coming out, and a lot of people are just beside themselves over it because the Manticore is about ready to come out too, and I've heard that some of those have been shipped. So what is going on out there with Minelab? I don't know. It's crazy. But today I had a couple people ask me about the difference between the 700 and 900 in my Patreon group, and a bunch of comments on the previous video I did on the 800 compared to the new 900. So I did want to walk through the differences between the 700 and 900 for people out there who are thinking about going down this road of picking up a Minelab Equinox. And if you are in the market for getting one of these, or if you're interested in one of these machines, I would seriously consider reaching out to my friends over at Fort Bedford Metal Detectors. John Page will hook you up. He will get you squared away. And even if you're not looking for an Equinox, he sells all kinds of different metal detectors, including the Manticore that's coming out as well. He can get you an XP, he can get you a Legend, and get you all the metal detectors that are out there today. He can get them for you. So give him a chance to earn your business. His information is on screen right now, and give him a call, or you can message him through Facebook, or check him out on the website. All that information is there in front of you. But let's get back to the business of the day. Over on my website, mentalmetaldetecting.com, I put out a post. I have not released it yet, but by the time you see this video, it should be published and out there. I just walked through, just like I did my previous article on the 800 and 900. I took the 700 and 900 technical specifications that Minelab has on their website, and I just did a comparison between the two, so you know what you're going to get and what you're not going to get with the 700 versus the 900. So let's just kind of go down through this article I'm crafting up. Here's the chart I made, real simple. Basically took the tech specs one for one, and I bolded on the right hand side just like I did the other article what's different about the 900 versus the 700. And let's just go down through here and see where the big changes are. So this is very similar, by the way, to the 600 and the 800, how it was done. So you're going to see a lot of similarities here. So if you were a 600 user and you really had a good experience with the 600, maybe the 700 is going to be for you. If you like the extra configuration features of the 800, well, the 900 is going to be probably where you want to be. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There's nothing that isn't, there's nothing magical here that I haven't found that's earth-shattering, but let's just walk through them. So in search modes, you're going to have Park, Field, and Beach and the 700, and then the 900, you're getting one extra search mode called Gold, obviously bolded there for you to see. The all-metal shortcut is the same. Basically, it'll be a button you push to enable that horseshoe, I guess, if you want to call it. Custom search profiles. Well, in the 700, you have 6, and the 800, you're going to have 8. So you're going to have 2 more. You do not have that side user profile button on the right hand side. Up, it's a little person icon, I guess, if you want to call it. It is not included on the 700, just like the 600 didn't have it either. But the 900 will have it, so you'll be able to switch between programs with one click of a button, so that's good. Operating freaks are a little different here again. So you have multi 4, 5, 10, and 15 kilohertz on the 700. The two differences, two frequencies that are different, are you're going to get, or you'll have the addition of the 20 kilohertz and 40 kilohertz, in addition to the multi 4, 5, 10, and 15. Noise cancel for the 700, it's going to be an automatic noise cancel over 19 channels. Sorry about the noise behind me. It's my dog Rocky. He's getting restless. And the 900, you're going to have the auto noise cancel also, but you're going to have the manual feature as well, so you could be able to pick the channel you want. I don't know what he's doing back there. Rocky, calm down. Ground balance, you have the same between both machines, the 700 and 900. Sensitivity is different here, so sensitivity of 1 through 25 on the 700, but the 900 is going to give you 3 more sensitivity numbers. So you're going to have from 1 to 28, so that's pretty different. That's a little bit different than the previous Equinox. So you're going to be able to pump more power in that ground, so you might get some more depth here. Won't know until we get the machine to test it. I'm going down through the target volume, threshold, level, pitch. The pitch is really the difference here. So it's fixed in the 700, and I guess in the 900 you can pick between 0 and 25. The target ID now, this is new for the Equinox this year. You, instead of having a negative 9 through 40 for a total of 49 segments, you're going to have 119 segments. So you're going to start with negative 19 all the way up to 99. So that's the difference this year for the Equinox, the upgraded version. Bigger target ID spread, which I think is going to be helpful to a lot of you. I never really liked the low target ID scale. I just never could understand why they did that, but hey, it worked. I mean, I found lots of great stuff with my Equinox. So I mean, I'm looking forward to the 1 through 99 on the non-ferrous side. So I think your targets are going to be a little bit more distinguishable, and I think there's just a lot more room for getting it, getting your nickels separated from your trash and so forth. So we'll see. That will be one to figure out when we get the machine. Target tones, they've added a new tone this year in the Equinox. You now have 125 all tones in depth. So I'm curious on what that's all about. That is for each machine. You get both of those tones in each setup here for the 7 or 900. Now your tone breaks, I think you only get one in the 700, but you get, looks like you get a bunch more here. You get ferrous, non-ferrous, T1, T2, T3, T4. I think that's going to be similar to what the 800 had versus the 6 before. So you'll have a lot more configurations on your tone breaks. Your tone pitch is adjustable for the 900 from 0 to 25. Your one tone adjustment for pitch is going to be the same. Tone volume, you have one tone adjustment from 0 to 25, same as I think as the 600 was. And of course it's going to be the same for the 900, adjustable from 0 to 25. Recovery speed is a little different here, and I think the way the 600 did it last time, it was like in 2 level increments, right? So if you set your recovery speed to 1, it was actually equal to 2 on the 6. If you equate it to the 800, I think that's probably going to be the same here. So really, you're going to have like 1 to 6 if you compare it to the 900. I could be wrong though. Whereas the 900 is going to be 1 through 8. It's going to be just 1 number increments, so you won't have the 2 number jump. But I think like the max you can get out of the recovery speed is going to be 6 if you do the math. Whereas the recovery speed on the 900, you will get 2 more, up to 8 this time. So don't hold me to that. I might be wrong on the recovery speed. I do remember though it was a 2 incremental change there. So we'll see. But right now it's 1 to 3, 1 to 8. Not sure how that maps from the equality between the two, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But I think it's going to be what I'm thinking. There's probably not a great way of explaining it. Well, if you didn't understand that, go out and watch one of my old Equinox videos. I think I do a better job there. But when I get the machine, if I get the machine, I'll be able to show you. So your iron bias is going to be from 0 to 3, and this time around you're going to have from 0 to 9 on the 900. Depth indicator, you still have 5 levels. Discrimination segments, we talked about that. You're going to have 119 this time around versus 49 from the last time around. Pinpoint mode, of course, you're going to have a pinpoint feature. You're going to have wireless audio. You'll both have that. I think both machines, the 600 and 800, were the same way. The difference this year in the Equinox 700, 900, you now have a carbon fiber shaft, collapsible down to 24 inches and fully extended to 56.7 inches. The weight is a little lighter than the previous version. It's now 2.8 pounds versus the 2.96, I believe it was. Both come with an LCD display. And now, the most important feature of them all is your backlight. I'm telling you, and if you watch my other video, I love that red backlight. That is worth every penny for this machine. That's just my opinion. For the 700, you're going to get off, high, low as your settings for the backlight, but for the 900, you're going to get off, high, and medium, and then low. So you get one more setting there that you don't have on the 700. Now they added 2 new features this year to the new Equinox. You now get a flashlight, and you also get some vibration in the handle. So if you Need a flashlight at night? You'll have that feature. If you need some vibration, if you have some hearing impairment, or if you're underwater, you'll have that vibration in the handle and get your attention, so that's good. The difference in the coils that come with the machines, you're going to get an 11-inch DD coil with the 700, but you're going to get 2 coils with the 900. You're going to get the 11-inch and you're going to get the 6-inch coil. And by the way, we'll talk about the coils in a minute. The audio out is the same as it was. You can plug in a wired set of speaker or headphones. 1/8 inch jack is in the back. Your supplied headphones are going to be these ML85 low latency headphones. We'll talk about those here in a second. Your batteries are the same between the two. Now the new feature this year, the new update is going to be your waterproof. Now from 10 feet you're down, you can put underwater up to 16 feet. Everybody's really curious if they addressed the waterproof issues with the previous version. Hopefully they did. We'll see. That's I hope they did for everybody's sake out there. Key technologies, well, they both have multi-IQ. Manticore has multi-IQ plus, so it's a little different there. And then of course the price, you have $699 for the 700. This is just what I pulled off the internet, and $1,099 for the 900. That will probably vary, give or take who you deal with, but that's the rough idea of the price difference. Now going down through, we talked about this in my other video, but will the previous search coils for the 800 and 600 work on the new 700 900? The answer is yes. And I did get somebody telling me, or that confirmed to me, that the CoilTech coils, which I'm so happy about, will also work with the new 700 and 900, because you know I love that 10x5 CoilTech coil. It's magical. Just saying. What about your old Equinox wireless headphones? Well, they are not going to work. That is the one thing that's not going to work. But if you think this is a positive, Manticore headphones will work with Equinox. So, but you don't have a Manticore, so what's the point? I don't know why that's the way it is, but they supposedly will work. Both headphones for the Manticore and the new 700 and 900 are all interchangeable, so you can do that. But you can't use the old headphones that you had in your old Equinox. We talked about the target ID scale. We did point that out. We talked about the backlight. These are just things I'm putting in the article. And we talked about the flashlight, the telescopic carbon shaft. You know, my question was, did it take a play out of Nocta's playbook with the, with the legend and stuff like that? That's just one thing I brought up. I mean, they did come up with that first, so we'll see. I mean, I don't think they're trying to copy the legend, because it's not even the case. But I think they noticed that customers really like those two features that Nocta was adding to their detectors, so why not? I would do the same thing. And like I said before, where can you purchase the 700, 900? Well, there's Fort Bedford's information again. I'm looking forward to this machine. The Equinox was a very solid machine for me. I didn't really want the machine at first because I didn't like the look of it, didn't like the feel of it. I really didn't like the way it swung, honestly. I still don't. And the tones are a lot different than I'm used to. But over time, when I took it out for the first time and found what I found, I was completely sold on the Equinox, and I used that machine for the better part of 2 years. And I put my original days down for it. So, give it a chance, guys. I mean, it's not really out yet. It's coming out, but, give it a chance. I mean, I think this is going to be the Equinox we all wanted the old Equinox to be, if, and it's a big if, they fix the waterproof issues. That's all I got. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If it wasn't, you can also leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I appreciate everybody's support here. And yeah, just drop me a comment. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you in another Mental Metal video. Right, Rocky?